you're at the bottom, they don't respect you.
Hello, welcome to my life. Hello, welcome to my live. Welcome, welcome. Where are you watching this live from? Leave in the chat, let us know where you're watching the live from. I am Patra. What's your name? Where are you watching from? Ask the question. You can go ahead and type any question you want to ask me in the chat. Hey guys, welcome to my live. Please go ahead and like the video, like this live. Put a like on the live. Let us know in the chat where you're watching this live from. Is there anything you'd want us to talk about? Leave it in the chat and let us have a discussion. Let us talk about it. How are you doing today? Is there anyone who is watching this live would like some assistance with writing a resume or even a cover letter if you're seeking job? Let us know in the chat. I can assist you with that. Hi from India virtually. How are you? Thank you for joining my live. Please like the live. Is there anything you want to ask me? You can go ahead and type it in the chat. I'm Mark from Britain. How are you? Thanks for joining my live. As you all know, my name is Patra. I am a Jamaican living in Canada. If there's anything else that you want to ask me, you can leave it in the chat. Hi everyone, thank you for joining the live. Please go ahead and like the live, guys. Leave a like on the live. And if you are not yet a subscriber, please go over and watch some of my videos and subscribe to the channel. I am on the road to 2,000 subscribers. How is the rule? If you come to Canada as a visitor, sometime they will give you the most 6 months to stay in Canada, and sometime they may tell you can only spend 2 weeks. So it's up to your visa. If you have a 10-year visa, more than likely they will give you up to 6 months, but I will not encourage you to stay the entire 6 months. It's the shorter you stay, the better for you to come back the next time. Canada has more Indian people. Canada has a mixture of all races. Yes, we do have a lot of Indians here in Canada, but Canada has a mixture of all races, or of all nationality. But if you're coming to Canada as a visitor, do not overstay. It's best for you to come and spend like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, up to a month. Then you go back and you come again. If you're coming as a student, normally you come as a student, you spend at least 2 years in the country to study and do what you have to do in order, if you want to stay longer. There are other ways, things that you can do to stay longer in the country. If you want me to talk about that another time, I can do that. I have a lot of information coming to Canada, staying in Canada. So if you want me to do a live on that, I can do that, but not today. But yes, we do have a lot of Indians here. It's a mixture. Canada is very diverse. We have people from all walks of life, from all over the world in Canada. Even Americans come to Canada to become Canadian citizens. Yep, so it's a very diverse country. I love it here. Except the snow. I don't really like the snow like that, but I think I'm getting used to it. Coming from a tropical country, I think I've gotten used to the snow and the coldness, because right now it's freezing outside. If you should look outside right now, I could turn my camera and show you guys. If you look out there, it's pure snow. I'm gonna turn the camera and show you guys what it looks like out there. You see? Pure snow, and under the snow it's icy. Lot of ice. So that's how it looks outside now. It's very cold. It's freezing. Freezing. If you get 6 months permission, so does it have an expiry of 1 year or something? No, if you get 6 months, if you come as a visitor, if you have a 10-year visa and you come as a visitor, yeah, that's how it look outside. Right, so this person asked, if you get 6 months permission, does that mean it has an expiry of 1 year or something? If you have a 10-year visa and you come to Canada as a visitor and they give you 6 months to stay in the country, it means that you are to stay for 6 months and no more. And what I would advise you to do, even if they give you 6 months to stay in the country, don't stay the entire 6 months. Stay 2 months or 3 months the most, and you must have a valid reason why you stay that length of time in the country. Because they want to know that you have ties in your country to go back to. You have a job to your country to go back to. So even if they give you 6 months in the country, do not come and spend the entire 6 months or go over the 6 months. Spend 2 to 3 months and then you go back and then you come back again. So it doesn't mean that if you have 6 months permission to stay 6 months, you must stay the you have to stay the entire 6 months. It's up to you, but I would advise you not to come and overstay. Come as a visitor, explore the country, get to know what the people are like, get to know what the country is like, and go back home. And then you come again. Yeah, but as I was saying, I love it here. It's a diverse country. It's a beautiful country. Whether it's summer or winter, it's a beautiful country and I love it here. The only thing I may not so used to as yet is the cold or the snow. I don't like driving in the snow, so that's the only drawback for me here, but I can adjust to any situation, any circumstances. So that's not really a big problem for me. But I wish everybody could come and experience what it's like in the winter here in Canada. It's very cold, very, very cold. As I just showed you outside, what outside look like. Pure ice, and underneath the ice, not ice, snow, a lot of snow, and under the snow you have ice. Right now you see ice coming from under the car. You can see cones under the car, icicles. So it's very cold here, but in the summer it's beautiful. You can do there are so many things you can do here in the summer, guys. A lot of stuff you can do in Canada in the summer. You can go Niagara Falls is a lot of people favorite place to be. Niagara Falls, so many things you can do here in the summer. You go to the lake, you go to the parks, and all the parks are beautiful. They are well kept. You can go to the lakes, you can go to the zoos, all of those places. A lot of places, camping, a lot of persons in the summer they go to their lake houses. So a lot of things you can do in the summer here. Even in the winter, the people they don't let the winter or the snow stop them from having fun or enjoying their life. They still find things to do. Persons go tobogganing, where tobogganing is when it snows, they find hills and the kids slide, or even adults slide down on the snow. That is a fun thing to do. I've done it before. It's a bit scary. Persons go skiing, ice skating, a lot of things to do in the winter as well. So it is what you make it, right? Whatever you make it to be, that's what will happen. In life, no matter what situation, what the weather is, you have to try to make the best use of it and try to be happy, because some persons in the winter, they go in depression, they get sad, they get moody, while others, they try to make the best use of the season, no matter what type of weather they're experiencing. But I can understand for some persons who are not able to go out, they sometimes get depressed, especially if they live alone. They do get depressed, and at times, it can lead to other things. But for others, they try to make the best use of it. So even though I'm inside, guys, as you can see, the heat is running, but I'm still wearing a sweater because I don't like when I turn up the thermostat too high and the heat running constantly and it gets hot. I just want a cool temperature. Yeah. It's not as warm as it would be back home in Jamaica. So that's why I'm wearing a sweater. But yeah, I don't want the place to get too hot because when it gets too hot, I'm miserable. Even though I'm from a tropical country and I'm used to heat, but I think I'd rather the cold than the heat because at least when you're cold, you can layer up. Right now, I'm wearing, even though I'm in the house, I'm wearing 2 layers. So when you're cold, you can layer up. When you're hot, there's not much thing you can do. Sometimes the AC is running and you're still hot. You know, you're sweating, and I don't like to sweat. I don't sweat a lot, but I do not like to sweat when I do sweat. So I rather the cold or being cool than the hot. But I love summer. I love summer dearly. Hello, welcome to the live. Welcome to my live. Please leave in the chat and let us know where you're watching the live from. And if you have any question, you can go ahead and leave it in the chat. Leave your question in the chat. I'll try to answer it as best as possible. Welcome to my live. Please go ahead and tell us where you're watching the live from. I'm actually doing some work on the computer at the moment. Welcome to my live. Please go ahead and share with us where you're watching the live from. Like the live. Go ahead and like this live. just want your time. I just want your time. Oh, time. I need your time. 365, 24/7, I'll be fine. As long as you spend a little time. Just want your time. Make me feel like it could be something more. The way your light shines makes no shadows anymore. And you put doubts in my mind. Still, you make me feel like we could be something more, something more. First you are in, then you are out, like snow in the spring. I just want your time. I just want your time. Oh, time. I need your time. 365, 24/7, I'll be fine. As long as you spend a little time. Oh, spend a little time. I need your time. All right, guys. So before I end this live, there are I wrote in the chat. What are some of the words of what are some words of affirmation that you can speak over yourself, over your family, over your children, and words of affirmation can help to shape our reality. When we speak words of affirmation over ourselves or over our family, it helps to shape our reality. And normally we don't speak negative words of affirmation. We speak positive words of affirmation. So these words of affirmation can help us to shape our reality, whether it's our relationship with a friend, a spouse, your children, a colleague, whatever, or even over yourself. You can speak words of affirmation over yourself. So you can start with yourself first. So some words of affirmation that you can speak over yourself is, for example, if you have goals that you want to accomplish throughout maybe a month or a week or a year, you can tell yourself, I am going to achieve these goals within 1 week or within 2025. So you speak those words of affirmation over yourself every morning, every day. You tell yourself every day, I love who I am. I love who I am becoming. I love who I become. So you speak those words of affirmation and you will feel good about yourself. Tell yourself that you are smart. You are intelligent. You are courageous. You are strong. You can do anything you set your mind to. Those are some words of affirmation that you can speak over yourself each day. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I am beautiful, no matter what anybody else say. You know that when you look in the mirror, you like what you see and you tell it to yourself. Tell yourself, I am beautiful, and nobody else can say anything apart from that, because whatever they say, it will have no effect on you, because you know for yourself that you are beautiful, you are strong, you can become anything you want to be in life. Who is your greatest enemy? If you don't become, it's you. So you have to put yourself out there to be to be that person. No one is perfect, but to be that person that you would want you to see yourself as. So you speak these words of affirmation over yourself. You are going to set your goals, but your goals should be smart goals. So you set these goals and you tell yourself, I'm going to accomplish my goal within 2025 or within the next 6 months. And you write them down. You speak these words over yourself every morning. Remind yourself that this is my goal, and this goal I will accomplish it for the period that you want to accomplish it. So these words of affirmation help to shape your reality. Other words, and as I said, you can speak words of affirmation over your family member, over your spouse, over your children. So you tell them every morning, I love you. Let them know that, and it will help to shape your reality. So words of affirmation are important, guys. I know not every morning you're gonna stop and look in the mirror, but at least 3 to 4 mornings per week, remind yourself that you are special. You can be anything you want to be. So I will encourage you to continue speaking words of affirmation. And there are so many words of affirmation that you can speak over your life, over yourself. I'm going to have a blessed day today. If you tell yourself that, nothing, no matter what, try to come in your way to put a damper on your spirit. Once you tell yourself that in the morning that you're going to have a blessed day, nobody can take that away from you. The devil will try, people will try to make you have a bad day, but if you hold on to what you believe in and saying those words of affirmation, you have to say it with meaning. Don't just say them for say's sake, but say them and believe them. tell yourself that you are strong, you are beautiful, you are going to be successful. Say, I am successful. You're not going to say you are going to be. You're going to say, I am successful, and success will follow you. Say, I am beautiful. And I'm not just talking about the outward appearance, I'm talking about your inner beauty as well. So when you tell yourself you're beautiful, you're the person that you see when you come across somebody, you're going to see that within you, because you're going to spread the joy, you're going to spread the love, you're going to share the joy and the happiness that is inside of you. So just tell yourself those positive thoughts, and try to, no matter what, I know in life we have difficult times, we have trials and tribulation, but sometimes we just have to step out of it. We just have to get out of it, because for example, some morning I may feel like I don't want to get up out of bed, but we have to force ourselves some morning. But don't let that hinder you, the way you feel hinder you from getting up. You have to start to think some positive things, tell yourself some words of affirmation, and those things will encourage you to get up, get out of bed, do something productive, right? So there are so many words of affirmation that you can speak over your life and over your family members. Those are just a few of them. But whatever, you know yourself, you know exactly what you want, you know exactly what you want to accomplish. So if it's something, for example, if you are in school and you know that at the end of your studying you want to get 95%, tell yourself that I'm going to get 95% at the end of my studies. If you want to get honors, you're going to tell yourself, oh, at the end of my studies I will receive honors. If you want to become a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher, you tell yourself, I will become the best teacher there is. Speak those words of affirmation over your life each and every day, and you will just see things just start falling into place. You will have a different mindset. You'll stop overthinking. You know what happened to me the other day? I find myself overthinking so much. And I said, no, I tried so hard to stop overthinking. And I also did a video on ways we can avoid overthinking, because I saw that in myself, that I was overthinking so much. And I said to myself, what can I do to stop overthinking? You know what I used to do? I normally like say a prayer, and I'm like count from 1 to 10, sing a song or something, but I realized it's not working. So I did some research, and I said, okay, I'm gonna do a video on overthinking. And something came to me, and I said, you know what, maybe I need to speak some words of affirmation over myself, which sometime I would do, but I wasn't so into it as much as I am now. And I went on YouTube and I looked up motivational speech or words of affirmation, and I came across a particular video, and I listened to the video. It was like 15 minutes long or more. I listened to it quietly. It asks you at the start of the video, they ask you to be in a quiet place and to just sit with your legs crossed. It's like a meditation, but they were asking us to take a deep breath before we listen to the words of affirmation. And I did exactly that, and it gave me some words of affirmation, and I was supposed to repeat them, and I did that. And guys, I listening to that video throughout that day. I had a blessed day. My day was complete. It carried me throughout the day. And I woke up the next morning and I listened to the same video again, and my week, I could feel a difference within myself for the week and beyond. So I'm just saying this to say that it's okay for us to speak words of affirmation ourselves. They do help. These words of affirmation, they do help a lot. And I find myself not overthinking as much as I used to. And when I do overthink, I will draw onto one of these videos on YouTube. And there are a lot of videos that Denzel Washington has done, motivational speech. You guys can go ahead and listen to them. They are very encouraging. They are very, soothing to listen to, because they can help you to become the person that you want to be, right? So, yeah. So as I said to you, words of affirmation, they are very important. Speak them over yourself, and you don't have to go on YouTube or anywhere to find these words of affirmation. You know yourself, you know what you want, you know how you want to feel, you know what type of day you want to experience. So just tell those positive things to yourself. Tell those things to yourself, and you will never regret doing it. Speak those positive words of affirmation over your life, guys, and you will not regret it, because they do work. They work, you know. I know we all have our trials. We all have some rough days, and maybe speaking these words of affirmation over ourselves will not help, but they will help to a point. I can assure you on that. They have helped me, and they will help you too. Tell yourself those positive words. Tell yourself those positive things. Tell yourself, remind yourself that you are enough. Remind yourself that you are enough, and just you alone are enough. You are loved, you are appreciated, because you appreciate yourself. You should appreciate yourself first before anybody else. Let yourself know that you are strong, you are capable. If you're at work and your boss come and say, oh, I want you to do this, and you're trying to figure out, oh, am I going to do this? You are capable enough of doing it. Tell yourself that you're capable, you are strong, you are resilient. So those are some positive words of affirmation that you can speak over your life, over your family, over your children before they go out to school. Tell them that they are resilient, they are loved, they are appreciated. You know, you are worthy of all the good things that are coming your way. Sometimes we get some good things happen to us, and we may see yourself not worthy of it. Tell yourself you are worthy of it. Receive them. You are worthy, even if you don't see it, you don't know where it's coming from, but just speaking it into your life, you will see it coming. Speak positive things into your life, and positive things will follow you, right? Every step you take is leading you to something great, right? So take baby steps as you go along. I don't say everything is gonna just come to you as you start speaking words of affirmation on your life. Take baby steps, speak these words of affirmation, and with everything you have to work towards it. So just like faith without work is nothing. So just speaking these words of affirmation and sitting down, nothing is gonna happen. You have to work towards it, right? But speaking these words of affirmation will give you the courage, will give you the zeal, the drive, will push you to be the best version of yourself. And you put doubts and doubts and doubts in my mind. Still, you make me feel like we could be something more, something more. First you're in, then you are out, like snow in the spring. I just want your time. I just want your time. Your time, oh, time. I need your time. 365, 24/7, I'll be fine. Alright guys, thank you for watching this live stream. I'm gonna end it now, so I'll see you in my next live stream. Bye for now. Bye.